Henny, what do you think of Wooga Wooga Land? Wooga Wooga Man cut his tongue out, see? That's what happens if you don't behave.
Ain't right splitting them up like that.
It's kidnap, ain't it? They're allowed to just take them like that.
They're fostered, not adopted. They can take whenever they want.
Still ain't right.
You'll be all right now he's back, won't you, son? We won't let him get ya.
Don't like it, don't like it. Wooga Wooga Man, and I'm going to get you.
Henny, come back here and do the Wooga Wooga dance for Mummy. Just about enough of you.
Hey Pretty Girl Club. So today's video is a documentary on skin bleaching. I wanted to talk about skin bleaching because I just recently saw a picture of Kelly Rowland and she looked lighter and I was like, oh no, not Kelly Rowland of all people, no. She is so pretty, she doesn't need to. A lot of darker skinned women feel like they have to bleach. Kelly Rowland is somebody I actually really support. I always rooted for her even when she was in Destiny's Child. I always felt like she should have been bigger. I was a Kelly Rowland fan. Like, I was rooting for her. And I just hate, because I know her story. Because I've heard her story and how she was treated because of her skin color and everything.
Yeah, there we go. So speaking on this same platform, right? My platform is learning to love yourself. So have you ever gone through any insecurities? And if so, how do you overcome that?
You know what? I had great women in my life to help me overcome that. I remember I went through a period where I didn't embrace my chocolatiness. I don't know if that's a word, but I didn't embrace just, my chocolate lifestyle, just being a chocolate, lovely brown-skinned girl and being proud of that. And I remember Tina knows, B's mom. I remember being out in the sun and I was trying to shield myself from the sun and she said, "Are you crazy?" She said, "You are absolutely gorgeous," and just told me how beautiful I was and how rare chocolate is and how gorgeous the skin is and all of this stuff. And I was just like, yeah.
The first time I had a little boo friend, actually his grandmother compared me to the color of a paper bag and said that I was too chocolate and he couldn't date me. And I said, what the hell? I literally was like, what does that mean? And I came home and I talked to my mama T about it. And she said, there's a definition of colorism. And I was like, what is it?
I think I've heard recently that there was a situation where Brandy said that Kelly Rowland was too dark to her face or something. I heard some story about that.
The first time was at Soul Train.
Soul Train. Tell me how I was. Like, I want to know, please. I just need to know.
Thought you were so obnoxious.
You did? Ooh. You tell me, like, what was I saying to you, Kelly?
I don't know. You were just asking me and the girls a whole bunch of questions. Why y'all do this? Why y'all do that? Who y'all subbing? It was a whole bunch of questions.
Oh, my God.
And remember, we just gotten back from Jamaica. I was like the color of, but just really, really chocolate. And I remember you were like, ooh, girl, you are dark.
No, I was not. Seriously?
I swear. I was like,
did I say dark or black?
Black.
So I pulled up some statistics on skin bleaching, and the global market for skin whitening products was estimated to be $8.8 billion in 2022 and is projected to grow to $15.7 billion by 2030. Skin bleaching is the practice of trying to lighten the skin. It has existed for hundreds of years. Some use skin lightening to reduce the appearance of specific areas of hyperpigmentation. This is when a specific area of the skin darkens in a response to an injury or medical condition such as acne, sun damage, or pregnancy, which can cause melasma. Several chemicals have been shown to be effective in skin whitening, while some have proven to be toxic or have questionable safety profiles. This includes mercury compounds, which can cause kidney problems and other problems. So dermatologists often provide advice and safety treatment options for lightening smaller areas of the skin, but however, the term skin bleaching usually refers to the overall skin lightening the whole body, which is not something dermatologists recommend or support.
You want me to help you to lighten your skin color professionally?
Yeah.
Okay. What has led you to pursue this?
I believe that a lot of people kind of bash me or degrade me because of the color of my skin. So I'm kind of provoking them a bit.
Okay. So let me tell you about the risks of skin bleaching. Anyone who's bleaching their skin may be using a topical product. If you bleach, it's dangerous and can increase your risk for skin cancer.
And all these celebrities that's changing their color.
They're taking risks to their body.
So many of the big celebrities, they may not want to talk about it, but the truth is they have lightened their skin. And they don't seem to be like at risk. They look like successes here in America.
Quite often we will recommend chemical peels for the back, the arms.
But people do chemical peels all the time, but that don't really lighten them.
But it is not dramatic, you're right.
Right.
So let's say you really wanted to pursue this.
Mm-hmm.
You would need to get a psychological evaluation.
What do you mean?
Anyone who wants to have a dramatic change in their appearance.
But why would I need to get a psychological evaluation? Do I look crazy?
Even if I was a plastic surgeon and someone wanted to change their appearance.
That's really offensive to me right now. You're not even helping. I'm going to excuse myself and take my bag.
Skin bleaching is very common worldwide. A 2018 meta-analysis and meta-regression study that includes 68 studies and 67,665 participants in total found that 27.7% had tried to bleach their skin.
Some Jamaicans are bleaching their skin for a drastically lighter complexion. But why in a country where over 90% of the population is black would people desire white skin?
When I bleach and I catch a really white color, it's even whiter than the real white people, the color that I catch.
That's the thing about bleaching in Jamaica. The female, and when them see it, them go crazy. Them be like, yo, you're pretty, you're white, you're just white, I'm pretty, so.
How often do you bleach your skin?
Every day. White like Michael Jackson, babes.
Tell you, first time I try to get white, I use that Alloderm thing there, put it on my face. Respect her. You know what I'm saying? Black and thing, it look away, I'm white.
Signs of someone that is bleaching. Like when you look at a person, what are some of the things that you can do tell? Like they're doing something.
Take for instance, come here, my friend Biggs.
Come Biggs.
This is a bleacher.
Biggs? No.
You see, this is a stretch mark.
I thought it was just big.
No, this comes from bleaching.
Can you get this? This is from bleaching, for real?
Yeah.
So you are a bleacher.
He was white.
What?
He just come back black.
You just come back black?
She rub it on her face, and here, it burns. It burns her face well black.
Some of the time you find some part with different color because why you like your knuckles.
Let me see your knuckles. They claim the knuckles will stay dark.
Hard to get brown, but after a while you can get it out.
A report by World Health Organization estimated that by 2024, the skin bleaching industry will be worth $31.2 billion. The White Niches brand from Black China and Dentsia, they say it's for dark marks and everything, but it just seems like she has gotten way lighter.
African pop star Dentsia ignited a row over skin lightening products when she launched her new skincare line, White Niches, 3 years ago. She insisted it was simply a safe way to reduce dark spots. Her critics accused her of promoting self-hatred among dark-skinned black women. Well, with identity politics high on the agenda from Barack Obama's presidency to the Black Lives Matter movement, why is the desire to have lighter skin still so popular? Well, joining me now, the pop star and creator of White Niches, Dentsia, and comedian and journalist Ava Vidal. Ava Vidal, Dentsia is selling something women clearly want to buy. What's wrong with that?
I think it's why they want to buy it that's the problem. I think that it is... Look, I'm not saying I don't understand. I'm a dark-skinned black woman. I understand the grief that we get. It comes from everywhere. We are criticised a lot of times when you're dark-skinned for being too dark. And this criticism isn't just coming from the white community. In fact, a lot of it comes from within our own community. There's a whole thing about the paper bag test. So like when hip-hop artists do their videos, they'll hold up a paper bag, and if you're darker than that paper bag, you're not allowed to be in their video. There's loads of things calling dark-skinned women, you know, all kinds of names. Lots of comedians call dark-skinned women names.
So Dentsia is actually from Africa, and we started a skincare cream together.
We had great press. People might have thought that it was negative, but it sold out, which is what it's about.
The product that we came out with was just to come and help with high pigmented skin, not a actual like bleaching substance. All like the negativity is just like super annoying.
And it wasn't even bleaching. It was this face brightening product.
People don't understand like exactly what the product is, and I feel like that's the problem or whatever.
Let me say the black media was the one. Yeah, I think that they don't educate people on anything. They just push whatever agenda they want. With me coming from West Africa, to be honest with you, I have never had a colorism conversation. Like, you guys fight for your rights to dumb stuff every day. Why can't I do what I want to do with my body? If I want to be tan today like I am today now, I will do it. If I want to be high yellow, light and bright, 2 shades from white, I would do it because that's what I want.
Miami, I used to dance, and I was super tan. I guess they assume that, you know, I didn't turn all light skin, but I used to live in Miami. My skin was actually a little bit darker. So that kind of like raised like this whole controversy thing to where as though they were saying like I was bleaching my skin, which I wasn't.
We're pretty girls with money. We're gonna act our zip codes. It's like y'all can't even get to our zip codes. Like, we don't even care about what you're saying from wherever. From Brokeville. Nobody cares.
That's what they say, you know, that is for skin, it's for acne, but in reality they're just abusing it to get lighter. People feel that bleaching will make them look more attractive or more confident.
What's wrong with you?
The Snow White set from Hushed cleanses, nurtures, and moisturizes your skin for long-lasting beauty. Hushed, let your skin do the talking.
If
you're not bleaching, you're not saying nothing, because bleaching turn up the thing. So when you bleach, it makes you look more nicer, look more sexier, and look more cuter than you was.
Some key factors that lead people to skin bleach would be racism. Racism frames being white as superior to all other races and ethnicities.
Lazy town. 1 hour stop for lunch.
Listen, Mammy, there ain't nowhere to wash clothes. What you all need is rhythm.
What do you all mean, rhythm?
I'll show you what I mean. In Harlem, there's a little place where everyone goes to see the way a washerwoman washes her clothes.
If you like boogie-woogie rhythm, she's got a beat. Let the boogie-woogie washerwoman give you a treat. That's just the way she rubs, rub-me-up-dub. That's just the way she scrubs, rub-me-up-dub. She wears out all the gloves, she rubs and rubs her knuckles right on down to the nub. Rub-me-up-dub. That's how she kicks it off, rub-me-up-dub. She kicks it nice and soft, rub-me-up-dub. Till someone hollers off from me, mama, with the boogie beat. You really ought to be.
This also applies to beauty standards, causing people to view white European forms of beauty as the most desirable. Another key driver of skin bleaching is colorism, which is related to but distinct from racism. Colorism is a discriminatory practice of preferring lighter skin tones over darker skin tones. Both, it can affect any racial or ethnic group.
Surprise! Carly, it's me. It's me. What's going on here? This is really what I was talking about. Because as a black girl, I go through a lot, and I know that other people are going through a lot, and I'm being bashed by the complexion and the color of my skin, not by other race, by my own race. I mean, I knew Spice was frustrated with her career and all, but when she invited me to her photo shoot, I had no idea I was going to be looking at white Spice. I get where she's coming from, but is there any other way we could go about this? I've been dealing with that since I was a child. It happens in the school, it happens at home, it starts from the home. Hello, ladies. Hi, guys. Hey, Liz. I thought we was coming to see Carly and Spice. Let me introduce you to Spice. You're joking, right? No, for real. So I'm creating awareness for colorism. Spice is a gorgeous Jamaican woman, and a white Jamaican dance hall queen, I don't think that's gonna roll over too well with anyone. So this is not for real. So I'm confused right now. All I can say is walking in and seeing this, it looks crazy as hell, and you got me up right now. But you're not intending on doing this in real life. I'd have to do it the right way so I can get my point across. I know you're joking. I know a lot of people do bleach their skin, but you don't need to bleach your skin. No, but listen to what I'm saying. Okay. You may not know what I'm going through as a darker-skinned black woman. Okay. I've been living my life for 30 years dark-skinned, and I've been preaching about melanin, self-love, but the same black people on the Instagram bashing these black girls about the color of their skin like this, and I need it to stop. So this is my way of protesting. I'm willing to go through all of this, and the point is, if I don't do this, my daughter may not be as strong as me, so she may go through the same thing that I went through as a child. I also have a black daughter that has to grow up in this world, and showing my daughter that she has to turn white to deal with her issues is not the way to go. It's ridiculous, and it doesn't make sense.
A 2018 study found that internalizing white beauty standards contributed to African American and Indian women's dissatisfaction with their skin and hair, as well as an attempt to lighten both.
And everything irritates me, so normally I clean my face with like alcohol and hot water. So this particular night, I was crying, I was upset, and I got a hot towel and I poured liquid bleach on it.
Bleach?
Yeah.
Like bleach that we bleach our clothes with bleach,
Yes.
or mop floors with bleach? And you put that on your face?
Yeah, with a hot towel, yeah.
And what did it do?
It burned me.
It burned
I mean, it burnt. It felt like somebody had a torch on my face. And the next day, I was, you know how you peel a scab off your sore? I was peeling scabs off my face. And it made my skin darker.
I know you said you feel like you're being punished. Why do you feel you're being punished? With all, you try everything, nothing works, and you get these crazy
I feel like God is punishing me because he's trying to make me love myself as I am, because nothing works. I don't know, it just seems like everything I do, nothing works. Everything has the same reaction. Is my skin will flare. I would red rash everywhere, you know, and I'm tearing up because y'all don't understand what I go through, you know. It's me inside, what I'm dealing with. Nobody knows that. So everybody's just looking on the stage like, oh, y'all shouldn't bleach, y'all shouldn't bleach. You don't know what a person goes through, the reason they're getting to this point that they want to bleach. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me.
You know,
Tell
it's
us.
just being, let me collect myself.
It's okay.
Just being a child.
And by the way,
growing up.
before you start, let me just tell you, there's a lot of girls at home watching right now that feel your pain.
Yeah.
So when you speak, you're speaking for them. So speak from your heart because you're speaking for them too.
Okay, first of all, everybody that knows me know I have a tough exterior. They tell me I'm pretty, but I always get, you're pretty to be cute. You're a pretty girl to be, I mean, I'm sorry, you're a pretty girl, but to be dark. Why I gotta be pretty to be dark? Why I just can't be pretty? You know, why they always have to add that on? Being a child growing up, we wasn't, you know, we didn't have a lot of money, so that added on. I was always teased, you know, I was always picked at, you know, and I didn't feel cute. My mom doesn't know I'm doing this. She doesn't know. She would be hurt.
Well, she's gonna know now.
I wouldn't tell her.
She does know now. So what is her reaction going to be with her seeing you on TV?
She's gonna be hurt. She's probably gonna cry because, you know, like I said, on the outside, everybody looks at me like I'm so tough. There's nothing going on inside me. They don't know.
What's the most painful thing that you've heard when it comes to your skin?
That I've heard. Oh, it's so many. I think it was mostly coming from like good friends of mine. You know, we were out. They were lighter than me. And do I have to say this, Tyra? Because this stuff hurts.
Don't say their names, but just.
They said pretty much like, oh, all y'all pretty, y'all be straight if y'all didn't have her with you.
You need to.
You know what I'm saying? So
wait, who said that? A guy?
It was
said
some
that?
guys.
Said that when you were with
pretty
your
much saying like, you know, because all them light skinned and I was the only dark one. I was the only dark one.
And what that feel like?
And I feel like my skin is much darker than everybody else's. Like, you know, a couple of these girls up here, they got pretty fair skin. I wouldn't mind being their color. I feel like I'm tortured in a way because of my daily issues of what I'm going through and what I'm trying to get at in life. You know, I just be happy all the time, but nobody knows. Nobody knows what I'm going through.
Well, I'm glad that you, first of all, I applaud you for being honest, you guys, and I think we should applaud her for that.
Well, Desmond says Tanisha is obsessed with being white. In fact, Tanisha moved her family from Chicago to rural Iowa to get away from her black neighborhood. Now, she even wears a blonde wig and blue contacts to blend in around town, but...
Almost 3 years ago, I decided to move from Chicago to Iowa to escape the black community. I decided the lifestyle of the white community in Iowa was the way I wanted to live. I don't care for the black race. I think the white race is more educated, civilized, and sophisticated. I'm embarrassed to be black. I want the white race to embrace me and treat me as if I was white, because I think and I act white. My family thinks that I should be ashamed of myself because I think and I act white, but I'm not going to be who they want me to be. Because when I'm with them, I have to act ghetto, and I hate it.
Barbie here. So, Tanisha.
Yes.
If you could be born again, what color would you be born?
All white.
Why? Why?
White is beautiful. White is pure.
So black ain't beautiful?
Black is beautiful,
beautiful.
if
Thank
you
you.
make it. But the way it is now, blacks are turning their color horrible, making a bad look for themselves.
That's it. So it's great. Surely that stars.
How old are you again? She's
How
still
old are-
rocking ponytails. Okay.
You have blue contacts.
Exactly.
Are you serious?
Exactly. Because I look good in it. I look good in it. I look good in it. Yes, I do.
Let me tell you something. You got on that bleach. What you need to do is bleach your drawers, bleach your scalp, not bleach your hair.
Women of color account for approximately 80% of worldwide sales. The United States makes up just under a third of the global market. Demand for cream and lotions is high and is set to increase at a CAGR of 7.5% across the assessment period of 2022 to 2032. There are many others who have bleached their skin, from Little Kim to Michael Jackson to K. Michelle, allegedly, to Stacey Dash, Sammy Sosa, and many others.
Girl is bleaching. I told y'all everything about myself. When I was going through my butt stuff, yeah, I pinched my nose. 2 nostrils, boom, bam. Didn't break it, none of that. I've never had anything done to my face. I've always just had these cheekbones. I get fillers for fullness. I no longer have any silicone in my butt. I guess so. Those jokes. Yeah, ass drooping. No, it's not. Shit, I barely got one. And it's real. It's plump. One more final surgery. What else? Oh, but the blonde hair. I don't want to wear blonde hair because it makes me look even brighter. I love how my fans take my baby pictures. And now, I've always been red. When I first got on Love and Hip Hop, we used to paint me darker because I had really bad acne. My skin was fucked. It looked like a fucking Nestle Crunch. So, when I got on TV, first season of Love and Hip Hop, with them bad edges, guess
about how people have been calling Monique Slaughter out for apparently what looks to be skin bleaching, and she is outright denying it.
My mother's father is pure, not mixed with anything. My biological father is Asian and black. If you know anything about Native Americans, we are Powhatan to be exact with the paperwork. They have a red undertone. My natural hair color is not black. It is light brown with a twinge of red. Same with my son's hair. When I get into the sunlight, I'll be like, I didn't know your eyes were so light. Yes, my eyes are light, damn near see-through. When I do photo shoots, I don't allow my editors to smooth my skin, brighten my skin, smooth out wrinkles. I don't allow them, if I do artistic nudes, to get rid of the scar under my breast where I have my implants put in. Like, I don't believe in that. We are all flawed in one way or another. Okay? My lips are dark because I smoke cigarettes. So, y'all smoke roaches. Y'all piece up for dime bags. Nobody's talking about you.
Another 2019 study found that exposure to advertisements and self-esteem issues predicted skin bleaching among students at the University of Lagos. This shows how the negative messages people hear about skin tones can substantially alter their self-image. So this shows how the negative messages people hear about skin tone can substantially alter their self-image and influence behavior. The results of skin bleaching can vary greatly, whether it's the specific area or the whole complexion. So in 2020, a study was done of Jamaican skin bleaching products, and they found that many contain mercury, with 6 out of 60 products containing more than the permissible amount in the United States. And in the study of the participants, 51% of the women and 49% of the men used such products at least once a day. There's all kinds of different safer methods that people use, but the idea is to take an extreme amount of what you're supposed to take in order to see results, and that's what a lot of people do. The pressure of white beauty standards, colorism, and racism drives the demand of skin bleaching products. However, research shows that educating people on the potential risk and fostering self-acceptance can prevent people from using risky products. So if you're gonna bleach, do it the safe way.
Alright, when it comes to skin lightening supplements, I'm going to show you something that a lot of customers have been buying. They're telling me it's working for them, but I can't truly prove it. Let's take a look. The supplement I'm referring to is glutathione. This is produced by your liver, and it's a great antioxidant that actually protects your liver. So look into glutathione.
Because I understand that we have a certain system that we all live under, and there's a lot of pressures in the world, and if people are going to do it anyway, it's kind of like the whole condom thing. If you're going to do it, just do it the safe way. You know what I mean? Because the statistics don't lie. I mean, 31 point, how many $billion industry? Like, the numbers are going up, not down. So it's a huge industry. If I'm not mistaken, it might be bigger than the hair industry, and I thought that was big. So skin bleaching is very, very big. So if you're gonna do it the safe way, like through MSM and glutathione. There's those methods. And if you're gonna do glutathione, like IVs, don't do it yourself, because there's a lot of people that do it themselves, and I'm like, you never want to do anything like that yourself. Please see like a professional for those type of things, like the IVs and all of that stuff. But yeah, this is a big $1 billion industry, y'all. So I hope this video was informative, and I hope I was able to help anybody out there in any way. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. I try to reply to everybody that I can. You guys can always email me. My email is in the description box on my page. Check out the community page, y'all. We got a lot going on over there too. Let's get to 3,000. Let's go, y'all. And thank y'all for listening. And I appreciate all the love. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for listening.
That's why your eyes are brown. You actually see the full color. You see this color, where white folks see a paler tan. Because the more melanin you have, the more you can see what God has meant for you to see. The more melanin you have in your taste buds, the more you can taste the full flavor of the food. No other race can taste an apple like you can, because they can't absorb the full flavor, because you need melanin to absorb the full flavor of food. That's why we combine food differently from other races, because we actually can taste the food. That's because of the high amount of melanin we have, which we sometimes take for granted. Melanin is the chemical key to life. There is nothing else to study in science but melanin. We call it chemi, which means black. The people who study melanin particles call what they're studying, the sciences call chemistry. What you call chemistry, the study of melanin particles. that go around in an orbit, and we call them electrons, protons, solitons. Those are melanin particles. That's why we call it chemistry. And the country you come from is called Kemet, which some people call Egypt. There's nothing else to study but melanin. And if you study chemistry or heard of chemistry and haven't heard the word melanin, you have just been studying social science. You go into a classroom and you call it biology, but biology is the way melanin controls the cell. And we